Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event of the evening. 15 rounds in the middleweight division between Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor and Peter Manfredo Jr. Jermain Taylor's giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do. He's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him.
Introducing first, 28 wins, 17 knockouts, and 4 losses. By way of Little Rock, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor. His adversary, with a record of 35 wins, 19 knockouts, and 6 losses, fighting out of Providence, Peter, the Pride of Providence, Manfredo Jr.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
All right, let's go.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Peter Manfredo. When you're facing a guy who you know utilizes the hook well, what do you want to be conscious of?
Well, you want to be conscious of range and distance. He has to get close to use that hook. So you try not to let him get close. Once they get into those parameters, you want to be aware that that punch is coming from the side.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Jermain Taylor.
Get after him.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through round number 1. Well-timed by Jermain Taylor. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Able to place the right hand in there. You see him holding on. He missed with that headshot.
Nice work,
How about
nice
that?
work,
Another
nice
right hand. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Head movement, head movement.
End of the round here.
All right, now let's
and as
go.
I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Peter Manfredo snapped by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Jab with the straight, classic combination.
Block that. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Good job protecting himself. Now that's some fine work right there by Jermain Taylor. Peter Manfredo's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Good-looking combo by Jermain Taylor.
Now that's what we worked on at the gym.
A headshot blocked.
Boy, good job.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Watch that.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
Cover up. Cover up.
Nice strike after catching one by Jermain Taylor.
Let's go.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Final 10 seconds. Great movement to get away from those punches. And that's the end of round 2.
Hands up. Don't
You know,
worry,
Teddy,
all
I'm
right?
looking at that cut
Need you
as
to
he's in the
focus.
corner
Keep
now, and
your
it doesn't
hands
look
up.
good at all.
Keep working
Do
the
you
jab,
think
okay?
he thinks
Double
he
up
has
the
to go
jab,
out
just
there and
keep
try to
moving.
end this fight?
You okay?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Try to go downstairs, but off target. Jermain Taylor with a solid left hand.
Hook. Hook. He wide open for the hook.
Body shot lands. It was the right. Well-placed jab straight. Good-looking counter by Taylor.
It's all right. Just keep moving. Relax. Come on now. Relax. Deep breathing.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Jermain Taylor.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Taylor's now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
And a snapping uppercut by Jermain Taylor. Off target with that hook.
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut, baby. Come on.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him.
Shake it off. Hey, let's go. Gotta see those coming.
Jermain Taylor scores well with that left. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3.
Get some more. All right, you're good, okay? You're good out there. Now breathe, breathe. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. Now tighten up your punches, all right? He's looking for that. All right, you want this fight?
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4, Jermain Taylor's in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch. I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Side to side.
Taylor's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he? Look at that! He got smashed that time.
Now we're going to find out how strong a guy he is. Not physically, mentally.
Can he get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That has a sense of a flash knockdown there. You can see he's not too damaged. His opponent better be careful. He's still got a live guy opposite him.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does. And believe me, the best indicated that he didn't really hurt him, his opponent's not coming after him. He knows that he's okay. He knows that that wasn't one of those big shots that really debilitates a guy.
That's right.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jermain Taylor. Right to the belt line.
Come on.
Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Jermain Taylor. Jermain Taylor with a counterpunch.
Take it off. It's all right. It's all right.
10 seconds to go in this round.
Hey, you gotta get some of that too.
Good two-punch combo by Jermain Taylor.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, all right? You're fighting his game plan. Box intelligently for me, all right? Come on. You're more intelligent than him.
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Really frustrating his opponent now. Taylor's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Well, you can just tell that he's unable to keep up this kind of a pace early on. You can see that these punches aren't what they were.
Joe, that's part of the equation. You go out there and you can chuck leather at your opponent, but your opponent, he can handle it if he wants to. He can deflect it, and then he starts coming back with his own. And then what happens? You get tired? You start giving up?
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manfredo. Taylor's hit by a counterpunch there. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Jermain Taylor. Taylor's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch.
Keep moving. Unload! Unload! More punches! In and out! In and out!
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. And round 5 comes to an end. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee and the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Let's go. What are you waiting for?
The start of the 6th round. Taylor's approaching this round with the right look. He looks to be in pretty good shape. Gets him with the right hand.
Body shots.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Taylor's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Well-placed counterpunch by Jermain Taylor. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
Jermain Taylor's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Keep moving. Back to the body.
Effective work with that flush overhand right.
Watch the hook. Oh, watch the hook. Come on. Relax. Relax.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
Pace yourself. Beat him to the punch. That's it. That's it.
Jermain Taylor's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Focus. I shake it off. Are you losing this fight? I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
You can see as he starts off this round here that he is primed, he feels good, and he's ready to fire off.
Hook! Hook! Doing great. Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots. Off! Get off the rope!
Able to get him up against the ropes. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
You need to block more.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manfredo. How about that left hand? Taylor's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
10 seconds to go in the 7th. And round 7 comes to an end.
All right, dominating this fight. Keep it up and keep doing exactly what you're doing, baby. Don't let him...
This is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
Gets rid of that effort. And he just holds on there.
That's it. Don't let him get at you.
Taylor is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Taylor's really found himself in control so far in these middle rounds just by boxing well.
Yeah, and understanding the landscape, understanding that he's got a guy in front of him who doesn't move well on his feet, doesn't adjust well. He's keeping him off balance.
.90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Tried the hook, didn't get it.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jermain Taylor. Good, solid right hand. Did you see that? Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
3, 4, 5.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Unload, more punches. Nice work, nice work.
And that's the end of round 8.
Relax.
We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know,
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
that looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Taylor's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Jermain, Bad Intentions Taylor.
Jermain Taylor's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.